Hello everyone, welcome to another video, and this video will just be sort of like a guide on how I pack my orders. So conveniently, I just got an order for this McDonald's promo, a Pikachu 006015 from the McDonald's 2023 promo set. And yeah, this is the card's condition. So you normally when you ship out an order, you just want to make sure that you record a packing video, not just for content but actually just to ensure that you are shipping the right item to your customer. And yeah, just as a safeguard against like false claims and all that. So yeah, this is the Pikachu card. See the current condition. And what you're going to do is, of course, you're going to give them a sleeve, put it into the sleeve. And yeah, I'm making this video because not a lot of there's been quite a lot of argument going a lot online where people are complaining about how sellers just simply pack their stuff. So I'm gonna give you like an estimate cost on how much it costs to pack it up like the way I do. So how I do it is with the sleeves are just going for maybe ringgit. It's like a few cents, maybe even 1 cent each sleeve. People just give it out for free, so that's really cheap. You can obviously get a sleeve to prevent like micro scratches on the card. Then you're going to want to get like a hard cardboard box just to prevent and provide support to the card, prevent it from bending and all that. So what's going to happen is you're going to have this card, but how are you going to secure it? You're going to use tape, but maybe if you want to make it, hold on. So I have paper here. Maybe if you want to make it look a little bit more pretty, you're going to get some wrapping paper like this. You're going to put the card in the wrapping paper and let's wrap it like this. Doesn't have to be a perfect square for the wrapping paper. Just make sure you cover the whole card when you use this wrapping paper. So this is to prevent the card from slipping out from that cardboard that you just used. And how are you going to secure this wrapping paper? Of course with tape. So we're going to grab a little bit of tape, if I can find where it starts. Where does it start? This is the top 10 challenge of using tape. Okay, so you're just going to get a little bit of tape here, probably like 1 cent worth of tape, and we're going to cut it. So probably 1 cent worth of tape over here, and you're going to tape down the paper. So once you tape down paper, you have a pretty secured promo card over here. Doesn't look like it's going to slip out anytime. And what you're going to do for more security is you can use bubble wrap, but okay, I'll use bubble wrap. Use bubble wrap and maybe wrap it on the side where you did not use the tape's direction, just adjacent to the tape's direction, which is 90 degrees, and you would wrap the paper with some bubble wrap just for more security, like this. And then you would grab a small box, and you would, of course, if it doesn't fit in, you don't really try and force it in. Just grab another box. I don't think this will fit as well. So if you don't have any boxes that might fit the item, you can actually use one of these as well. But since it's only one single, I'm not using that for this video. This is actually sufficient packaging. It's just make sure that it's pretty stiff over here. But I don't feel good. I actually feel like I want to get a sort of hard box for it because as you can see, it's still quite easy to bend the card. So we're gonna look for one hard box. Okay, so I found one hard box. It's quite a big one for this size of an order, but it's actually leftover. It's actually a leftover piece of box that I have laying around. So it's really good to use any sort of leftover boxes that you might have as well. Much better than just like throwing like what I have just now. Since I didn't have a box, it's much better to find a substitute box that maybe it's a leftover box from your previous order, rather than just throwing it into a mailer just like that, because even though it's reinforced, it could still possibly be bent. So you want to make sure that you do any means necessary to prevent the card from being bent. So of course, here's the box. Of course, this thing's still shaking inside, but it's really protecting the card, and this is just one single. So after that, we're gonna take this mailer, now push it into the mailer. Let's open the adhesive. Now we're going to just make sure that it's very tight in the mailer. Okay, hold on. Make sure that we're gonna push it in really tight. And voila, you have a packed. So I reached my recording limit just now, but this is basically how the parcel looks right now. Really secure and really tamper-proof. So here's how the seal looks like in case that anything else happens. Yeah, this is just a really nice way to protect the seller and the buyer themselves from any fraudulent claims or fraudulent products received. So all of this probably costs less than 1 ringgit, so there's really no reason to not pack like this. See you guys.